Loving kindness meditation, or something called Metta meditation, is a centuries-old practice which originates from Buddhist tradition. It's a practice which involves repeating a set of phrases which sends out your wishes that both you and all beings be happy, peaceful, and healthy. There are many different ways to use the phrases, but generally they go something like this. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be well. And then you repeat the phrases once you focus on another person, which I'll explain in a moment, which are saying, may you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be well. So you begin saying these practices to yourself and then to a wider group. You start with someone that you love, that you feel very close to, and then you move it on to someone neutral, someone you don't know, someone you pass on the street, someone out in the world anywhere. And then you pass it to someone that you have negative feelings about. This one is often very challenging, but as you do it more, you'll find some interesting things happen. And finally, you expand it out to all beings everywhere. For some of us who tend to err on the side of cynical, it might sound like a bit simplistic or sugar-coated or something, but really it's in reality a practice of loving kindness is about cultivating our love as a strength and as a muscle and a tool that we work on. And it challenges our tendencies to see people, including ourselves, in a very judgmental way and also very disconnected in a static and rigid, isolated place. So we want to shift into ways that we can soften that. And loving kindness is about opening ourselves up to others with compassion, with equanimity, which is definitely a challenging exercise for everyone. It requires us to push back against a lot of assumptions or prejudices or labels that we all have internalized. We all do. So it's a practice. Loving kindness meditation has been shown to be a powerful practice which can bring a host of emotional, social, and neurological and physical health benefits. I have definitely witnessed many benefits of loving kindness meditation when practiced consistently. Modern science increasingly backs up loving kindness meditation as a powerful practice which brings lots of emotional, social, neurological, and physical health benefits. Some of the studies into loving kindness have shown that it's associated with increased positive emotions, reduced self-criticism, increase in empathy, improved vagal tone, which is the vagus nerve is connected with our rest and digest system. The vagus nerve is connected with every organ in the body. Reduced symptoms of chronic lower back pain, slower biological aging, and immediate relaxation benefits. Assuming that you're doing the meditation on your own, spend the first bit thinking about which phrases you want to use. Traditionally, the phrases like, may I be safe, may I be happy, may I be healthy are used, but you can also be creative using phrases that speak to you and make the statements more personal. I encourage you to stick to a small number and keep them very simple so you can repeat them very easily. The suggestions I have are a whole range of ones that I know work really well. May I be happy, may I be peaceful, may I be well, may I live with ease, may I find deep joy, may I be free of pain, may I be free from harm, may I be free from suffering, may I feel safe. And then you remember that the ones that you use are the ones that you're going to use for everyone else. To begin, you'll find a place that you want to sit or even lie down if you need to. Close your eyes and connect to the rhythm of your breath. I think a great way to start is imagine that you're sitting with someone or something who embodies loving kindness to you, which could be some kind of teacher or a pet or a warm light or even something in nature. You'll begin with yourself. So that means bringing your attention inwards. I like to picture myself in my mind's eye and become deeply aware of the person that I am. That's what you will do. You saturate yourself with the awareness of yourself. Then you repeat the chosen phrases silently to yourself 2 to 5 times. I think somewhere in that range is good, and depending on how much time you have. And noting that however many repetitions you do are what you're going to do to the same number of people for all people. So, may I be happy, may I be peaceful, may I be well. Don't want to rush through the repetitions, speak them slowly and deliberately, and say it as you feel it. Say it as you feel it. If you notice that other thoughts are coming in, then just come back to your attention and back to the words. If you're finding it difficult to send this kind of love to yourself, you can think of it as an act of kindness you've done. And it seems like maybe something small, and the words can come from a place of goodness. Or you can think of yourself as a child, which is often really, really helpful, and wishing that child well. And the next phase is where you imagine someone close to you. Think of anyone that you're close with, who you share a life, or someone who you love very much, a friend, a partner, a child, someone that you love, near or far. And you picture them sitting in front of you, and you let that image become really, really rich. And whoever this person is in your life, speak your chosen phrases to them as though they are really there with you. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be well. And when you've repeated those phrases a few times, let that person stand up and walk away again. The next phase is someone neutral, someone out there in the world. I like to think of someone I pass on the street, or that I just have very neutral feelings about. This could be someone that, again, that you cross paths with in your neighborhood, or someone that works at a local grocery or shop or something, and you sit them down in front of you, you speak your phrases to them. May you be happy, may you be peaceful, may you be well. When you're finished, let that person stand up and they walk away, and then you come back to your breathing. And the next is someone you have a negative feeling about, or many negative feelings about. And again, this one is also a challenging one, and sometimes not. You may be surprised. In your mind's eye, you picture that person that you have any kind of negative feelings towards or memories about. Someone you've had any kind of discord, disagreement, long-standing grudge. Might be a brief one, or it could be something much longer term. It could be an ex, or a partner, or a sibling, or a colleague, anyone. And even though this one can be the most challenging, it can also be the most enlightening. Along with sending love to yourself, which also can be challenging. If the feelings feel too raw or strong, then choose someone that you don't know personally so well, but that you can imagine this person as a child. Again, you speak as though they're sitting in front of you, and you're speaking directly to them. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be well. And then as that person stands up and walks away, you come back to yourself. You can bring your hands to your heart or your belly if this helps you connect back with yourself again. I highly recommend doing that. Making contact with your own body and your own breath can help a lot. And the last one is to all beings. For the last round, you're sending loving kindness to all beings, speaking to all of life. You might like to sit with your hands in an open position, resting the backs of your hands on your legs, keeping your hands open. You expand your awareness, imagining everyone, family, friends, friends of friends, families, and so on, generations. Think about all people you may never know, and then people you may meet someday that you don't know yet. And then people you'll never know. And repeat the same phrases, sending them out to wherever life exists. May we be happy. May we be peaceful. May we be well. And then when you come to the end, take a few more moments of quiet